Hi Pisces, welcome to your January astrology and Happy New Year. We begin January off with the strong chart that has 4 planets in Capricorn, and it's in an earth sign naturally in your chart, representing inspiring, connecting with friends. So there's something about the month begins with connecting with your friends, connecting with other people that you care about, that you like being with. And as we move into the weekend, the full moon in Cancer will be felt in a very deep way. It's a very powerful full moon. It's on Sunday, but you'll feel it on Saturday also. And this full moon, the sun is connected to Pluto. Of course, then the moon's opposite Pluto, square Uranus, and also square the nose of the moon. And what this means is that there's a lot of emotional pull. There could be some intensity. There might be a little bit of jealousy. There might be a little bit, no, don't boss me around. I want to do it my way. Allow me to have my freedom, that Uranian energy there. And yet, for you, it can fall into, you might see this in your friends, around your friends, or you might have a friend that is talking to you or kind of crying on your shoulder about a situation in their life where they feel a little frustrated over. Having balance between friends and being able to do the things that you enjoy to do is very good. If you are not dating anyone, this can be a weekend where you might meet somebody that feels very powerful type of connection where you immediately sense there could be something to this. As we move into the month, on the 12th, Mars now goes into your sign. So Mars in Pisces will start to energize you. I want to do this, I want to do that, let me get moving. A lot of times the first of the year, everybody has all these, I'm going to do this year and that this year. And you could still think that. But when Mars goes into your sign, there is an activation for you to get moving, to start putting effort and energy and get motivated. So how do you tap into your motivation? And as a Pisces, you're a fish, swimming in 2 different directions. Are you swimming upstream? Or do you need to turn around and go with the flow and go with the way that where you're not struggling, where you're not suffering over stuff? So find your method of what works for you to be motivated and get with the flow of it. And you'll be amazed how much you can get done the first couple of months of the year when Mars is in your sign in Pisces. On the 20th, we have the new moon in Aquarius, the same day that the sun goes into Aquarius. And we now have 4 planets in Aquarius, Mercury and Venus. And Mercury will be going retrograde the next day on the 21st. When the sun, the new moon in Aquarius, the sign behind you, that is the marker of what's called the balsamic phase, the releasing phase before your birthday. So this is a time for you where it's good to release anything, let go, anything that's been bothering you, an old memory, even if it's a memory from years ago that you still feel emotional surge over, whether it's sadness or anger of something that's happened to you in the past. This is your time to let it go. And before your birthday, you get several weeks to have that happen. And one of the reasons is it's activating a part of your chart behind your sun sign that's saying, where can I hold myself back in life? Where can I be my own worst enemy? What is that about me? How does that happen? So this is a time to become aware of that. And part of that awareness will be letting go of any emotional baggage that still wants to cling on to you, even if you don't want it anymore, sometimes it can just still be clinging there. So release it. With Mercury retrograde for the next 3 weeks in this sector in Aquarius, it's suggesting to take a detached view of situations. Let me detach myself, step out of it, and is this really about me? Is it about this? What's it really about? So looking at it from an intellectual point of view instead of an emotional point of view. And then you can release the emotional baggage that you no longer want. We finished the month with Venus going into your sign Pisces, which is really nice. So January 27th, Venus goes into Pisces. By the end of the week, she's conjoined with Neptune, your modern ruler, along with Jupiter. It's extremely romantic. This can be a time where you may start to communicate and talk about, hey, if you're in a relationship, let's go do something really romantic. Let's get away. Let's take a trip. Let's, shut the doors and watch movies or catch up on Netflix all weekend. Whatever it is that you like to do, let's just escape. And it is a good time to dream about your ideal life. Dream about what's possible. You'll have plenty of time to figure out how to make it happen. And actually, it's very good because you have this Mars and Pisces get motivated energy. So first motivation comes in. How do I get motivated? What holds me back from being motivated? And then allowing yourself to expand the dreams. This is possible. This is what is really important to me. This is what I value the most. And working with those two energies together, you can accomplish what you want. Yes, in this configuration, Venus will be square Saturn. And Saturn says, how do I make it real? But you will have this motivation energy. You can also stir some, frustration up too. But sometimes you can turn frustration into motivation so you can draw into your life that vision that you have for yourself. Very happy New Year to you, and thank you for being a subscriber.